Alright, what's up everybody? We are on episode 12 of Demon Slayer. I have actually not looked up what the title is yet, but I'm gonna do that right now. It's called The Boar Bares Its Fangs, Zenitsu Sleeps. Long title actually, but I guess it's kind of a description of what's happening here. I mean, that's the thing. We came across this new boar character, and I still don't know really what the deal with him is. He seems to be a friendly, seems to be kind of on our side. Whereas Zenitsu is obviously the other character that we met him before already in like the 5th episode of the show, I think. He's another Demon Slayer. But at the same time, what the last episode made very clear is that he is on a completely different level compared to Tanjiro when it comes to his, how should I put that? Being able to emotionally compose himself, so to say, because he was just like panicking all around the whole time. Some super chaotic scenes. I don't even really know what to say, and like that's the thing too. He talked about how lucky he got, and he was actually just like prepared to basically die in those Demon Slayer trials or something, but then somehow he managed to make it through, and he couldn't even really believe it himself. I wonder where they're gonna go with his character, because he doesn't exactly seem to be sort of like an asset to, to Tanjiro at least, for taking these other demons down. So yeah, what's the point of that gonna be, and what are they gonna do with his character is very much what I wonder about. This boar character, he seems much more, and again, like, we have yet to really learn anything about him because he just showed up at the end of the last episode. He definitely seems much more capable, so I'm looking forward to finding out more about him. He also had a very interesting sort of sword that looked, it had these weird carvings in there or something. I don't know, it looked pretty cool and, like pretty, that it would do some heavy damage, is what I was going to say. But that being said, we're of course dealing with a completely new demon now, and I actually was wondering if this was going to be one of those demons from the 12 demon moons that they kept talking about. Apparently those have like numbers in their eyes or something. That's how they talked about them, and I couldn't really see that with this demon yet, so I'm not sure if he's part of them or not. But he was wandering sort of around this house, and he had these weird drums, and he kept, that's a weird part too, he kept changing the views around the characters, like they were standing in different rooms every single time that he would do that. I'm not sure what that dynamic is supposed to be about either. So a lot of questions being raised right now with not really a lot to go by as far as like, okay, what does it actually mean, right? But does look like Tanjiro as well as the boar character are about to fight this demon, so yeah, very excited to see what actually comes out of it. Now, the next 8 episodes, of course, are already up over on Patreon, so if you want to watch all the way up until episode 20, you can do that over there. It's linked on top of the description, and your support is, of course, very much appreciated. Over there, you can also get full-length reactions if you want to watch the entire episodes along with me. But then with that being said, let's actually dive into episode 12 of Demon Slayer. Here we go. Yeah, good luck fighting against gravity. Well, I guess Tanjiro did it before with that arrow demon fight, in a way. Okay, this guy just liked it. But why is he stepping on the girl? Exactly. Okay, maybe it's not really on their side after all. He's just doing whatever he finds fun or something. Okay, he's just kind of on his own. What the hell? This is crazy. This guy has some insane attacks. Or abilities. Oh. Really? Yeah, I don't know if he could calm me down in a situation like this, though. Oh god, another. Yep. Oh, really? He's just sending the girl over there? What if it's their brother?
まっすぐ前を向いて。これとは別にもう一つ。今まで嗅いだことのない独特な血の匂い。
What? Why did he have a drum? Was that their other brother that actually went missing? I'm not sure now anymore. I mean, this is clearly the brother that was with her. Okay, he's still crazy scared. Oh my god, he didn't even want him to talk. Give me a signal first. He probably would have been scared shitless by the signal too.
汗、息、震えがひどすぎて。
Absolutely, dude. You're doing everything you can.
俺も不安になってくるので。やだ、ごめんね。極力静かにした方がいいって思うの俺は。
Yes, that's totally what you're doing too. This one reminds me of one of those we saw already. Oh god. Ugh, why does he have such a long tongue? The way he speaks as well, and like you can hear him like slithering. Okay, this guy just uses his tongue to attack. Naturally, I mean. That seemed pretty obvious he was gonna do that on first sight, I guess. Before he reaches double digits. I don't know where we can go with this character anymore, man. Just give up on him. It's an impossible task. He just fell asleep? What? Oh, shit. What? He just got off. Okay. Oh no, what are we about to witness here? Is this some type of special side of him that we have never seen before? That we couldn't have guessed was there? Yeah, he sure is. Are you telling me from now on out we just gotta bring like sleeping pills all the time and get him to nap for a couple seconds first, or...? Oh man. Holy shit. Lightning attack. Is this where he goes back to his regular self now again? Okay, I see. What is this weird direction that this suddenly went into? What's the deal with him? He doesn't even realize he did it himself? Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. We got a fat demon in the house now too. A sumo wrestler demon. Okay, we just dealt with that one within 5 seconds. That's a first. That's the least screen time a demon has ever gotten so far, I feel. Oh shit. Lower Moon 6. Lower Moon 6. Okay, I have to find out what that means exactly, but I think people told me about this, that there were gonna be like 6 lower moons and 6 higher moons or something. Does Lower Moon 6 means he's like the lowest of them all, or? What, did he like demote him or something, or? Stripping you of your number.
小生は以前と比べ物にならぬ度合いで強くなり、十二気づきとして認められ、これからも人を貪り食い、なお一層強くなれるのだと信じていた。
Okay, so that is the oldest brother that went missing, I guess, or what?
その人は。俺はかまど炭治郎。悪い鬼を倒しに来た。さあ傷を見せて。先生のこの薬はすごくてすぐに効き目が出るんだ。よしできた。
Did he get that from Orikadaki, or is that the master he's talking about?
ここで何があったか話せるか。殺し合いをし始めた。
Okay, yeah, so these are all the ones we've seen.
それであいつが他のやつにやられた時この鼓を落としたから。
Ah, so he took it.
それを拾って叩いたら部屋が変わって。あいつはマレッジそんなことを言ってたが。俺のことをマレッジって呼ぶんだ。
Oh.
マレッジとは珍しき血の持ち主である。
The owner of rare blood. Thanks for the thanks for the quick info there, Crow.
続きますぞ。鬼にはそのマレッジ一人で50人、100人人を食ったのと同じくらいの栄養。
Okay, but why was this kid the one who had that? I get that the demon needed it to, you know, like increase his status again and go up the ranks, I guess, or get his rank back or whatever it was, but why was this kid one of those rare ones?
俺はこの部屋を出る。俺が部屋を出たらすぐ鼓を打って移動しろ。今まで清がしてきたように俺は必ず迎えに来る。二人の匂いをたどって。偉い強いな。行ってくる。
Okay. Are we still gonna see some of this, or is the end of the episode coming up? Tatake. I've heard that before. Oh my god, nice. How did he do this? Okay, he's figuring out exactly. Okay. Exactly which ability which of the drums has. Ah, this looks so awesome, man. Yep, you got that claw attack.
玉代さんに手当てをしてもらっているが怪我は完治してない。俺はもう本当にずっと我慢してた。
Right, yeah, I mean, he brought that up for a reason, of course, that he still felt those injuries.
すごい痛いのを我慢してた。万全の状態じゃないから間合いの内側に入ろうと突っ込んでいった時痛みが走って足がもつれたら俺は輪切りだ。
Oh my god.
怪我のせいで悪い想像ばかりしてしまう。鱗滝さん。
水はどんな形にもなれる。
そうだ。そうだ。
Some new information he can use.
種類の型がある。 どんな敵とも戦えるんだ。どんな形にもなれる。決して流れは止まらない。
Yeah, so what can he do then?
俺だけでなく心も折れている。折れてる炭治郎じゃダメだよ。はい、ちょっと静かにしてください。まっすぐに前を向け。俺は今までよくやってきた。俺はできるやつだ。俺がくじけることは絶対にない。
Yeah, we're not gonna see this though. I knew it. I just knew that the time was running out. Alright, well I guess the next episode will be quite a big one. Looking forward to it. Alright, well surprisingly a lot of sort of added mystery to, which this episode brought, and just more questions in a way that it, you know, kind of raised. And like, yeah, that's the thing with the show, you know, sometimes you kind of have to wonder which of those questions and their answers will ultimately be important to the plot, and which are kind of just more like throwaway things that won't really matter too much in the end. Because that's kind of what I've found so far with all the episodes so far. Like, some information really was kind of useful, and they did decide to like dig deeper into that. And then other things, I was just kind of asking myself in my head, but it didn't really seem to matter all that much anymore moving forward with later episodes. Of course, I mean, there is that scene that we got with Zenitsu, which was very interesting because, and I guess it kind of clears up how he managed to make it through those Demon Slayer trials, because getting lucky already seemed like, yeah, that was pretty much impossible. But he apparently possesses this secret power where, like, somehow he initially got like completely overwhelmed by the sight of that demon, but, you know, literally like fainted or fell asleep or whatever it was, and then rose up from that and gained this like super special these lightning powers or something like that, which allowed him to actually like yeah, like basically take that demon down there, right? And it's like, he woke up from it, he didn't even remember it himself anymore. He didn't even realize what he had done and that he was capable of this. So fascinating, and I wonder kind of like if they're gonna go more into that, but I would assume so, because that's the thing. All this time I had kind of been asking like, well, what does this character really add if he's this weak? You know, he's not gonna be serving any purpose. He's not gonna be any asset to Tanjiro. So, you know, like again, what can they use him for when he can't even hold his own against any of these demons and stuff, right? Apparently now we find out that he can. So I wonder again where they're gonna go with that. Yeah, at the same time, there's of course the little storyline that we still see there where he did seem to display one of those numbers. It's at lower 6, right? So I'm thinking, does that mean that it's like that he's like the 6th spot in the lower 6 or something? Or yeah, again, I don't know exactly which position that means he has. But then at the same time, we saw how Muzan actually took his rank away. Maybe that was before, though, like that happened actually in a, you know, like somewhere previously in the timeline, and now he did manage to get it back already by some of the victims that he made. That's what I kind of wonder about. Like, does that mean he does have the rank now? Because it did seem like he did. Yeah, then again, once again, we're probably gonna find that out in the near future as well. But yeah, Muzan actually took his rank away initially, right? That was the thing. So now, though, another quick little detail, how apparently some humans have rare blood, and so those rare bloods, it basically like equals, if you're able to devour one of those, it's the same as like devouring 50 or 100 or something, they said, regular people, right? So what makes people have this rare type of blood? Is that just random, or is there something to them, is what I then wonder about. Yeah, and obviously Tanjiro is now basically getting ready to fight him, to fight the big guy. And that's what we're going to get into in the next episode. He's learning basically what all those abilities on his drums are, because they're all like slightly different, right? So that, yeah, again, like a lot of these little details out there where, for me, as still a relative newcomer to anime and to shows like this and stuff, I always ask myself kind of what's important and what isn't. Does it even matter much to be paying too much attention to all of this and like think about it thoroughly and stuff? But again, it's always just what I naturally do. I try to really sort of like analyze everything and remember all these little things. so that I can kind of, you know, build up a framework in my mind or whatever, where like every single time we get new information, I can kind of just add it to like, oh yeah, and this is what I already knew, right? So this actually adds up to that. So once again, I know that's actually some comments that I've gotten already so far, where people did tell me not to overanalyze things in this show and stuff, and I realize that very well, that this is a very different type of show from, for example, Attack on Titan, right? Which, of course, I've been watching over on my channel and have really been loving as well. But yeah, but at the same time, it's just kind of like the way I always approach shows. And of course, I can still very much still appreciate the other things that it does well, which are like, you know, the animation and just the fight sequences, and the music is another great one too. I just tend to always be more analytical towards the story, and that's what I kind of focus on naturally. So yeah, you know, that's basically what I can say for now. It was a great episode though, and I look forward to seeing where the fight sequence in the next one will lead. That being said, of course, the next 8 episodes will already be up over on my Patreon, so over there you can watch up until episode 20 right now. That is linked on top of the description, of course, along with full-length reactions if you want to watch the entire episodes along with me. Your support is very much appreciated, but then for now, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope you enjoyed my reaction, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.